Hello, everybody. Welcome back to No Doubt. This week, I picked the barn owl, and this is my niece, Ava. She and I went to Florida just this year and went to a bird sanctuary where we met this very delightful barn owl. We know that barn owls are all over the world, every continent except for Antarctica. And they're a barn owl because they like to nest in a barn or a place like a barn. Most of us know that owls have incredible vision and they can find prey in the grass and under the snow when we can't even see them. And the barn owl is especially known for being silent. Most owls are pretty silent, but the barn owl especially, and can attack its prey and not be heard. Another thing that I learned about barn owls is that they memorize sounds and they can identify the differences between them, which is pretty awesome. So the barn owl has this heart-shaped head, this heart-shaped face, which allows it to sort of collect the sounds. Think about sound equipment that you know and how those are shaped. It does have ears. They're unevenly placed so that they can receive sound from different directions. And these owls don't hoot like we imagine most owls do, but it has a bit of a raspy cry. To me, when I hear it, it sounds like a scream. It's kind of scary. And this barn owl has these little spots. They look like little bugs. They look like a disease, but in fact, more spots means they have greater immunity. This is just amazing to me. This is the talon of a barn owl. And on one talon, only one talon, is this little comb. Do you see it there in that talon? And much like we see a cat groom itself, that's exactly what's happening, they think, with the owl and this little comb that's on the talon. I mean, the design, really, the specifics, the details that God has put together are just remarkable. In Psalm 19, we read that God's glory is on tour in the skies, and we can certainly see it here in this beautiful barn owl. God's craft is on exhibit across the horizon. I don't know if you're familiar with a fairly new science called biomimicry, which is how it's life imitating, bio-imitating. It kind of like the Wright brothers when they were designing their plane, they were looking at bird wings to figure out how to put this mechanical plane together. But there's a lot going on in the world of science when it comes to biomimicry. And scientists are researching all sorts of things to make technology better and also to fix problems with technology. And they're finding their solutions and their answers in nature and in these animals. So one of the things they're really focused on is how to reduce the noise of the airplane, the wings of the airplane and all the noise that comes off of the edge of that. And so they've been studying owls. And this particular barn owl has these little serrated edges. And what they've learned is that reduces the noise. And I've watched several videos of owls that were being recorded, and the barn owl is almost silent. Most birds have a noise of some sort when they flap their wings, but not the barn owl because of these serrated edges. Also, they have those downy feathers put in there, which also absorb the sound. And it has way fewer decibels than any other bird. No doubt we are learning today in 2022 from God's craft and God's creation. I hope you have a great week, everyone.